What's up, guys? I hope you all are having a great day today, just full of so much positivity and happiness, dude, because I have some absolutely fantastic news to share with everyone, and that, of course, is the news that Concord, only a few weeks after release, is officially dead. Now, when I first played the beta for Sony's very own Guardians of the Goyslop, I knew this game was an absolute piece of shit. The character designs are some of the worst I think I've ever seen in the video game industry, and overall the gameplay experience of the game was absolutely nothing special whatsoever. It was extremely clunky, extremely slow-paced. It felt like kind of a bastardized version of Destiny 2 multiplayer mixed with Rainbow Six Siege in all the worst ways imaginable. And I really couldn't see a path forward for this game whatsoever as soon as I started playing it. So I can't really say that I didn't see this coming, and I'm pretty sure mostly everyone also saw this coming as well, but I was not expecting Sony to just straight up delist this game and completely pull the servers down, like, entirely. Apparently, they're going to be issuing universal refunds for this game, and they're going to be pulling it down indefinitely, maybe to release it at a later date, maybe not. We really have no idea. Now, they did put out a blog post that I am going to go ahead and read for y'all right now, just so we can kind of get an idea of what's going on here. So this is coming from Ryan Ellis, the game director over at Firewalk Studios, and he says, "Concord fans, we've been listening closely to your feedback since the launch of Concord on PlayStation 5 and PC, and want to thank everyone who has joined the journey aboard the North Star." Not too many people, obviously. "Your support and the passionate community that has grown around the game has meant the world to us. However, while qualities of the experience resonated with players, we also recognize that other aspects of the game and our initial launch didn't land the way we intended. Therefore, at this time, we've decided to take the game offline beginning September 6th, 2024, and explore options, including those that will better reach our players. My guess is they're going to make this free to play. While we determine the best path ahead, Concord sales will cease immediately, and we will begin to offer a full refund for all gamers who have purchased the game for PC or PS5. If you purchase the game for PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation Store or PlayStation Direct, a refund will be issued back to your original payment method. Customers who purchased from other digital storefronts will also be refunded. More information about refunds from Steam and Epic can be found below. So for Steam Store will refund players who bought the game over the coming days. Steam will send confirmation of the refund once it's been processed. Epic Games Store will refund players who bought the game over the coming days and will contact each customer directly to confirm that the refund has been processed. And other retailer refunds for customers who have purchased a physical copy at a retailer location outside of PlayStation directly, please refer to the refund process of the retailer you purchased it from to obtain your refund. Once refunded, players will no longer have access to the game. We will keep you updated, and thank you again to all the free gunners who have joined us in the Concord Galaxy." And it says that basically refunds might take 30 to 60 days to appear on your bank statement. So there you guys have it. I mean, this is probably the fastest delisting for a live service game I think I've seen in my entire life, bro. This is absolutely insane. I mean, not only are they pulling this game to be available for sale, but they're refunding everybody universally, physical or digital, and we really have no idea what it means. Now, I do have some theories. I have a feeling that they're going to take this game, rework it, make it free to play, or maybe just rework it in a way that they can include it in PlayStation Plus as part of the membership, so that way they can get as many people to play this game as possible while, you know, breaking down the barrier to entry. But that's going to take a lot of work, because the whole promise of Concord was basically if you buy the game for $40, you're going to get all the content updates moving forward, all the new characters, all of that type of stuff. The only thing you would get from Battle Passes is cosmetic items. So my guess is they're going to have to completely rework the way that this game is being monetized post-launch, and they're going to find a way to release it into PlayStation Plus that makes sense. Now, originally, that's what I thought they were just going to do after the massive failure. I didn't think they were going to refund people. I didn't think they were going to delist the game or pull down the servers. What I thought was going to happen happen is maybe after a month or two, they would drop the game into games with PlayStation Essential, I think it's called, or whatever the hell it is, like the monthly games, and they would give it away, and you know, that might revitalize the game some, and then anybody who purchased it would get like a bundle of in-game items or some premium currency or something like that to compensate for the fact that they paid for the game when everybody else a month or two later got it for free. But it looks like Sony is in full-blown panic mode over the absolute just abomination that is Concord. And again, I don't think it really could happen to a better game, man, because this game is woke garbage from the ground up. Every single character looks like a comical rendition of diversity is our strength. Every character has listed pronouns so that no one uses their improper pronouns when playing the game. Like, even on the character select screen in match, it prominently displays their pronouns just in case you weren't sure. Like, this game is rotten from the ground up, and on top of that, it's not even fun. Like, the game is just flat out boring to play and overall pretty miserable in my opinion. Like, it's not a bad game mechanically, it's just not fun in any capacity. Like, the game itself is actually well made for what it is. The problem is, for what it is, it's not a fun game to play. And in a world of 100,000 hero shooters where most of them are free to play, you know, chief among them Overwatch 2, which is not even a premium game anymore, you can get that game for free 99 on every single platform. You also have new games like Marvel Rivals coming out that are, you know, much more popular and also free to play. This game was just really doomed from the start, and to hear that it had an 8-year development period, Sony sunk as much as $250 million into this game with marketing, the acquisition of Firewalk Studios, and just overall development, because apparently they spent a ton of money on motion capture CGI for the like weekly story content releases, like the animated shorts for the various characters. Like, this just sounds like an absolute train wreck that we're watching unfold in real time, and this is absolutely insane, man. I have never seen a game of this magnitude get completely delisted in such a short period of time. I mean, the only other game I can think that this kind of happened to of like this scale was Final Fantasy XIV, which eventually became Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, which is actually one of the biggest MMOs in the world right now. So, you know, I'm not saying it's impossible for Concord to be delisted and come out and actually be successful, but unless they dramatically change the core design elements of this game, make the characters actually interesting, and, you know, make the game a compelling gameplay experience that people actually want to bother to sink time into, I don't really see anything changing. So it's going to be interesting to see what strategy they take with this, because I don't really know if at this point there's anything left to salvage, because it just seems like the foundation is completely rotten at this point. But, you know, crazier shit has happened, man. The Concord could come back with a vengeance and could dethrone Overwatch, bro. Anything is possible, but I highly doubt it, bro, because again, unless they completely rework this game, redesign the characters, knock out all the woke bullshit, find a way to attract the free-to-play crowd or the PlayStation Plus crowd, I just don't see it happening, because there's already so much competition out there in the market. There's so many other better multiplayer shooters that are actually fun to play, and the hero shooter gimmick has kind of run its course. Like, if this game had come out in 2016, shortly after Overwatch, maybe it would have had a fighting chance. But I think in 2024 and probably by 2025, we see this game again at the earliest. I don't think the gaming landscape is going to change dramatically enough for Concord to actually find its footing. But this is absolutely crazy, man. Now, I did purchase a few copies of this game physically upon hearing this news, just in case this becomes one of those like ultra rare, like infamous games that are like super collectible at some point, because this is by far the biggest first party Sony failure in the history of PlayStation. So I feel like there might be a market for it. I also bought the Concord controller from PlayStation Direct. Again, if this stuff gets really rare, it might become very valuable. So I'm definitely not advising that you do it. I'm doing it just to fuck around and see what happens. You know, I got that YouTube money coming in, and this video will probably pay for the purchase of both of those things. So I'm not really sweating it too much, but it will be kind of interesting to see if Concord becomes one of those infamously so bad it's collectible type games like E.T. on the Atari. But I don't know. So, man, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure everybody saw this coming. I don't really know anyone who was hyped for Concord, and yeah, upon playing the beta, I knew this was going to be a heaping pile of shit, hence my video title, and well, it turned out to be absolutely true. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy, and as always, guys, I do want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video and for all the recent support as well, and I will catch you guys next time.